Now I have to brief myself on the pages of hacks he has.
We can just do it right now. No time like the present, friend.
Sure, like
Okay.
I'll go in without prep.
Whoa.
What's up?
You wanted me to judge?
Yes, sir.
Uh, I did say I got you for one judgment. Yeah, I did say that.
All
I'm
right.
not gonna be listening though. I'm just gonna lie.
All right.
I'm
So,
not joking. I'm not joking. I'm
repellent.
not joking.
Repellent, you want to go first, or you want me to?
Nah, you can go first. Why do you think he beats Madra?
All right. I think like my character just has like hacks that like moderates like never encountered before. He just like wouldn't be able to deal with them.
Could you like show me some of them?
Sure. So, do you know what like faith and truth manipulation are?
Yes.
All right.
The way you just like interactional shit, like if someone is that like manipulating the universal truth and shit?
No, like my character can literally just like observe what is and isn't true.
Huh? How would that matter in this battle?
So I could say that like
That
Madara
was
just like
like
isn't
IQ.
able to like use certain abilities because this has been used in the series before. So like if like something like even could give my character trouble, like a character just like wouldn't observe it to be able to affect him.
What like so what you're saying is if whatever Madra like ability he uses, if that has been you, if that is like in your character's knowledge, then like Madra isn't able to use that ability.
Pretty much, I guess. It's a weird way
Could
to
you
put it.
show me the scans for that?
Yeah, sure. So I can just here's how like the power of observation is defined. We're looking at scans one, and then like I can just like show you a video of like when it was used in a fight because like the people like the person it was used on the people who was fighting him like did not scale to him. It stated multiple times that like they couldn't damage him, so they used their observation to just like make him so much weaker that like they were able to like affect him and beat him.
So is it like does it so it's not in does it have like a time gap?
um Not
Is
really. It's
there
just like it's really just a matter of like if a person
a,
just like sees it to be true, then it is what it is. Like
yeah, so it's basically something that isn't instantaneous or passive. Like you would
well,
have to,
it is passive. It's like literally just him looking. Like it's something like how he sees the world is how it is.
yeah, but he would have to consciously do that, wouldn't he? And that would require a time interval, and that would, yeah.
Sure. Okay, that's fine. Like
And like, do they do this in character? Like,
yeah.
would you do this
Like
in character?
does my character observe things in character? Does he look at things? Yes. Yes, he does look at things.
No, like, so the ability is basically nulling what he sees. Wait.
It's a passive ability. It's not something that he can like turn on and off. This is literally just him looking at the world and judging how it should be. Hold up, I can like get some more scans of like when it was like.
Down into faith and eventually into it's actually so uh from what I can infer from your scan, it actually implies that there is like a huge time interval because it's eventually turning it into truth. So that would imply that like uh it, his whatever manipulation, whatever thing is being manipulated would take effect like after quite a while.
No. Okay, so the reason why it says that is normally it takes like all of humanity to do this, but the more powerful a person is, the more powerful their observation is. And I'm saying Joker is in like the top 1% of strongest humans in the entire verse. And like
I mean,
stronger humans.
the statement there is just like the statement there is just implying something relating to time and not.
Yeah, the
the
statement
power.
is relating to humanity as a whole, right? But I'm saying the more powerful a person is, the faster the effect is, and Joker is in the 1% of the strongest humans in the entire verse. And like it's shown that like the stronger humans in the verse, this can happen in a matter of like seconds to minutes.
Could
Like
you
it's
show
literally
that?
a matter of like Joker says like a sentence
Just
or
for
two, and
seconds
then
to
this effect
minutes.
takes sense. No. I'm saying this. It could literally take Joker like the amount of time it takes to say like one or two sentences, and then this would take effect.
Yeah.
Because
So
characters weaker than
one or
Joker
two.
do it in about that time.
Yes, yes. One or two sentences that would still be seconds, right?
Yeah, yeah, sure. It can be seconds.
Uh,
That's fine.
so what if what if Madra's Limbos blitz him before that?
What makes you think they'd blitz him?
Light speed attack speed, which would in a
We're
standard
we're
battle.
doing we're doing equal stats, dude.
Yeah, no. What if the attack reaches before this can happen? Like, if you're downscaling my character, I can still have it at light speed, right?
Yeah, that's
So
cool. But like both of our characters would still be light speed, right? It's like not a matter of like
yes,
both of our
but
characters
like,
are not like speed of sound, but you get this light
yeah,
speed attack. Like both of our
uh,
characters are the same speed.
light speed just guarantees that the attack will reach before the attack will reach before whatever manipulation it is takes place.
Why
That's what
why do you,
light speed
why do you think light
is.
speed would make it so that the attack? Why do you think this
Uh,
light speed
is,
attack would happen
like,
faster than my character talking exactly? I'm confused.
well, because we specified it to be a second and second, and like light can travel shit like very big distances. Like it can literally in less than a second it can travel around the whole earth. So basically, in a standard battle where the distance uh isn't that large, it would still take less than a second for the attack, like for my character, for Madra's attack to reach Joker.
Okay, so you think my character can't like dodge the light speed attack in like while he's like thinking of taking full
If
speed straight up?
he like the limbo clones exist in another physical plane.
That's cool. So do shadows.
Could you show that?
Yeah, sure.
Damn.
Where's it at? Is it in P3?
Hey, don't look in general chat. Hey, SRW.
Ah,
Okay.
okay, I won't.
Alright, dude.
Here you go. I posted the scan.
It's actually super funny. I only fucking around with you, but like I said, I asked Kev who was winning. Super funny. The One Piece is real. Can we get much higher? So high.
So this is basically in a normal situation when the shadows aren't. Firstly, where are you getting this from?
This is
Like,
from Persona 3 guidebook.
is that canon?
Yeah.
Would you show that?
Sure. Let me see if I can find the link to it. Where the fuck I have this shit posted.
Actually, just never mind. So my point was with it that like this scan implies that like the shadows have for them to be able to freely move, they have to create their entire new space time in which humans cannot move freely. So like how like it they can't move freely in like the area our characters will be like duking it out on,
Yeah, yeah, they
and
can.
like you have to
Joker's
prove
persona literally does. Like he like interacts with the real world. So well, like
persona.
he doesn't exist in the real world, but he like interacts with the real world.
No, but your scan literally says that they cannot move freely in like in the human world, and like Madra's limbo can literally do that.
Yeah, I know. Your only point of contention was the fact that like they exist in a separate dimension. I'm saying so do shadows, and they can like still interact with things in the real world. That's what I
I
was
mean,
using the
if
scan for.
yes, but like if they can't freely interact with the real world,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that
They can.
would
That's what I'm saying. They can freely interact. They just can't move in the real world.
if they can't move, then what use are they? Like
Like, I mean, our
if
debate isn't taking place in the real world, so like it's taking place in a neutral
and
universe. But I don't
yes,
see the purpose of you asking that.
a neutral universe still wouldn't allow them, like they have to create their own time spaces to be able to move freely. So like they still aren't creating any time, you haven't specified them that. So like without that they still wouldn't be able to move freely.
My purpose of dropping the scan isn't about them moving. It's about them being able to interact with things in the real world.
Yeah, but
Okay,
if they can't move freely, then they can't intercept the limbo. If
I'm
they
not
literally,
using this to say that they can intercept with the limbo. I'm using this to say that Joker can interact with things that exist in separate universes, dude. That's what I'm dropping the scan for.
can like can you show me Joker interacting with him?
Sure. All right. You're here, and then you just go to 6 minutes.
Actually, like Joker being able to, even if I steelman this, Joker being able to interact with the shadows won't necessarily mean that he can interact with the limbo because of the way shadows inherently function. Like your scan states that they are like beings of emotion and thought, and don't possess a physical body. The limbos do that. So whatever Joker is doing is a different form of interaction than like
I
what he
I
would like.
disagree. I think the limbos are very similar. I don't think the limbos possess a physical body either. Sasuke tried to throw his sword at one of the limbo, and it literally just went right through it.
That was because they like didn't he couldn't interact at the time.
Oh, okay, just like shadows. Thank you.
No, like, that was before he could even sense them.
No, no, no,
Like
no, 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 no.
after,
That was after he got the Rinnegan. He literally threw his sword at the limbo clone, and the sword went through the limbo clone.
could you show me the instance, because I'm puzzled on how that happened.
Yeah,
Like
sure.
it
It was when he
had
and Naruto first started fighting Madara when he only had one eye.
Wait, what are you talking about?
When Sasuke threw his sword at the limbo clone, like when Naruto like tried to hit Madara and the
Oh
limbo
yeah,
clone
yeah,
caught
yeah,
it,
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
Sasuke threw his
Yeah.
sword and it went through the limbo clone.
Yeah, they also have like the instance of him like they use like the what you call it? The Chidori against one of the Limbo clones too. Like and it just killed it. Like straight up. You know that?
yeah. So yo like Jay is making a point that like limbo are interactable, and SRW is doing the opposite.
Yeah, I'm saying limbos
That
function like
was
extremely similarly to shadows.
uh,
Yeah.
Also, Sasuke literally refers to like the limbos as another Madra. They're also like referred multiple times to be their own bodies and shit.
That's
Madra,
cool. I don't see the relevance to that. I was never
they
contesting that they weren't Madara.
no. This base that like further solidifies or like implies that they have a physical body, just
What?
in another. No, but if like if they are literally referred to as other Madras and like not shadows and all. Uh, it would basically be heavily implied that they have a physical body.
but we literally have evidence that they don't have physical bodies. Like it's
Uh,
literally stated that they don't like just don't exist in the same place, isn't it? And I've already shown you, I've already like given evidence that like people like regular things can't interact with them. Like I'm confused on
uh,
like what you're trying to show.
you like I've not you haven't linked the video, but like
Yeah, okay, I'll see if I can find that.
the
Yeah,
interaction thing is because that like they exist in another world, but they can still have a physical body in another world, and stuff still can't like it still can't interact with them. That is possible.
okay, just like shadows, which is what I've been saying this whole time. Cool.
Damn.
No, but that still wouldn't prove that they don't have a physical body, so that point is it.
How did this really just skip the one scene I'm looking for? That's really stupid. Like you're
Wait,
saying,
boy.
wait, what'd you say? Can you say that one more time?
Well, like things not being able to interact with them won't necessarily prove that they don't have a physical body. Like they're literally, the way they work is they exist in another place, so they can still have a physical body, but that's not the case with the shadows. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, shadows do have physical body. It's just that their physical bodies is made up of thought and emotion. So like, and shadows also
No,
just exist in another place. Like,
it's
it's
not made up of thought and emotion. Verbatim
yeah,
states
it's
that
cool.
they.
Like the limbo clones don't need to be made up of thought and emotion. If you want to say that, then I'm just gonna say that Madara can't even interact with the personas at all. Like, you can. That's fine. And like, do you want to just say that like your character can't interact with
Damn.
you wanted to say that
I
your
like
character
that.
can't interact with the personas, my character can't interact with limbo clones? We can move on with that logic if you'd like.
Not really,
Oh,
because
okay,
like
okay.
Like that dude.
Mata
No,
has
I'm not gonna
physical
lie. I'm
ability
not
to.
gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Female repellent. That dude hit you with a devious tactic. Like I'm not gonna lie. That's like a me level thing. That's crazy. 'Cause I
Yes,
do that shit to people all the time. SRW. That was good. I like that.
Thank you.
On the gang. I might give myself Super Saiyan God soon.
Who you gonna give LSSJ?
Uh, like
Is Tamaki still in
Hubert,
SSJ3? Or
Hubert,
okay,
Hubert, which is
that is Tamaki.
Tamaki.
Yeah, okay.
Mm.
All right. What were
So
you saying,
funny that we
female
got
repellent?
Get Urgent and Super Saiyan 2. That's so funny.
It's a
I'm a
magic level
dick.
threat, dude.
I'm a dick. Like,
All right, female repellent. Do
I'll
you
just
have
ask
anything else you want to
Saucy.
say?
uh I mean, you were about to show me the thing, right? Like with the non-physical, when Sasuke's shit went through Madra.
I wish I knew what fucking chapter number this was, because every fucking video I see, like, literally just, like, skips this fucking part. This is so fucking stupid.
I lucky think I actually am a Super Saiyan God. Level 3. Unironically. You know what I mean?
That's real. This is,
You know, like Super Saiyan God is equivalent to A tier. The anti-retardant. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
And I am. I mean, I did run fades with Fox, and I did win. So, what you thinking, SRW?
Okay, here we go. Finally fucking found it.
Dude
All
ignored
right.
me. What a faggot.
All right, here you go. Go to, like, 4, like, 13, it shows. Oh, by the way, are we, like, working under, like, SBA? So, like, we're gonna equate, like, magic and chakra and stuff?
Not.
We're not going under SBA?
No, wait, actually, standard battle assumptions doesn't like do verse equalization, does it?
Yes, it does.
does. Okay, then I guess
It
we're
does,
gonna.
but it only does it to the extent of like things that are similar.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, like, we can equate like magic and chakra to one another.
I mean,
Yeah.
like the Sasuke instance can just be can just be disproved by saying that the sword like lost the ability to interact with the other with the other world when like it left Sasuke's contact. So like
What?
only Naruto and Sasuke themselves with their own bodies can interact with the limbo. If they like throw a projectile, a normal sword, and normal projectiles, they will lose the ability to interact with the other world as soon as they lose contact with their own bodies.
What?
What? Are you saying that the sword only has the properties to interact with Limbo while it's being held by Sasuke? Can you prove that? that's
I
that's an
mean,
egregious claim.
I'm
What?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Can I just can I
uh,
just stop this? Because this is actually making me mad. Because who interacts with the limbo clones?
Naruto and anyone with like sage mode.
Naruto, Sasuke, Sakura.
Sakura doesn't.
Yes, she
No,
does.
It's
She slides for the gang, stabs against Madara, and then she interacts with the limbo clone by hitting the limbo clone, and like she's having a power struggle with it before she gets stabbed.
yes.
You not realize she don't have Sage Chakra?
No, but like I was not aware of Sakura being able to interact with the Limbo clones.
Oh,
I
that's fair enough.
Naruto.
That's fair enough then. That's fair enough then. I thought you would just known and was lying. Like,
No,
no,
I
no,
just
that's
thought like
cool. That's cool. I
mode is
understand.
the only.
If there's something wrong with both of what you're saying, I'll just interrupt and just like if they're blatantly lies, right?
No,
I'll interrupt on SRW if he's blatantly
yes,
lying to you as well.
I
Okay?
guess. All right. I guess
Yeah.
that's
So
wrong.
then so then it'll be fair. Then it'll be fair.
Yeah, so my other hacks ability, my only other thing that I have is the Infinite Tsukuyomi, which is like way beyond normal, like Genjutsu. It like no, that's no, yes, it is actually beyond normal Genjutsu. So, what does he have any sort of resistance to like illusions
yeah.
to show
So,
that?
yeah, characters like Loki can just use illusions, and Loki skills like massively below Joker.
How is scaling like just arbitrarily scaling above a person who uses illusions give you resistance to illusions?
I mean, like Joker can like be Akechi, and Akechi uses Loki as a persona.
But do per- do personas give you their specific abilities?
Yeah,
Like,
I can get a scan for that if you want.
you just give me this. What was like your original statement about the scaling? Like,
Like, well, I mean, for this context, I'll just say like Joker can beat Akechi. Akechi uses Loki, and Loki has illusion abilities.
did Joker ever like specific like did Akechi ever specifically use the illusion power against Joker?
I mean, it could be implied. It should be implied that like if he didn't, like it just wouldn't work on him. Because like Akechi knows a lot about Joker, and Akechi's single goal was to kill Joker and the rest of the Phantom Thieves.
Could just be like could just be an outlier of plot induced stupidity, but it won't still give him just won't give him a specific ability like resistance to illusions. Like if we don't have any confirmation of him
I
using.
mean, like his goal was to kill him. I don't. If he like did like if he didn't use the ability, that would just assume that like he just assumed it just wouldn't work. Like why didn't Madara start using like fire style against Naruto and Sasuke when they was fighting? Right? Probably because it wouldn't really do anything. Right? Does that
No,
mean Madara doesn't have fire style? Like
no,
the logic would just
that
be that he just like it just wouldn't do anything.
that isn't really a hacks ability, so you can use scaling to
Fire
like
manip is a hacks ability. It's just not a very
I mean like
important one.
not that kind like not an AP requiring hacks ability. So you can't really use that as an analogy.
Yeah.
Also, like
I've already shown that like a hack's ability scale with the person's strength when I dropped a scan for the power of observation. So yeah, like
this
We already went past that point.
This the hacks ability scales with the strength.
Yeah, like I told you earlier, the more powerful a person is, the more powerful their observation is, right? That's not an AP hacks dependent ability.
Oh yeah,
But
that
yeah,
that
we went
claim.
through that already.
Power of observation. Wouldn't that just be applying to that one specific hacks, or do hacks in this was just all work in the same manner?
You would need to show that it only applies to that hacks. That's not something for me to show. That's just like
No, but
that's just enough for me to show that like in
if
the
you're
verse
giving me if
what
you're giving me a single specific hacks ability and giving me the argument for that specific ability, I wouldn't assume that it works on every hacks ability. The burden would be on you to prove that it like applies to every other hacks ability.
not necessarily. Okay, so you know like how in like Dragon Ball, if you're just like physically stronger than a person, like their hacks abilities don't working, that doesn't mean that like only his time stop ability doesn't work on Jiren. That would just mean like any hacks ability his has just doesn't work on Jiren. Just because he's stronger than him, right? That's what I'm saying.
I mean,
And like
that's
the
not
more powerful a person's observation is, like this shit just wouldn't work. And I would just say that like, you know, Joker uses the logic to say that like hacks abilities beneath him just don't work.
could you show that like
Damn.
Show what that logic can like affect things. You know, logic is like the foundation for how we understand things, correct?
but you said the Joker stated something like logic not working if people like
Nah,
are
Oh,
nah.
you're
literally.
asking for the statement of that ability.
We've already talked about Joker's logic and you try to like bring up time and shit, and
Oh,
like
there
that
was a
just didn't go through.
truth manipulation. Wasn't
What truth?
oh something
Okay,
like
not
truth,
logic manip. Truth manip. My bad. Sorry, I'm
right?
looking at something else in my scans. But yeah, truth manip. He just changed the truth to like be that like anything weaker than him just doesn't work on him.
That's crazy. That's actually crazy.
Weaker than him doesn't. Oh, no, but like
Weaker?
this.
Or relative to him. I forgot we're doing equal stats. That's my bad.
Yeah. He just be anything. Yeah.
Yeah, because like
It's
again,
confused.
I've shown you that like well, I've stated before you never like asked for proof, so that burden's already passed. That like character who were like massively stronger than a person still get affected by this truth manip.
You see, personally, I would have I would have said that he uses truth manip to make it so that what you call it, Marder is actually a plant.
I could do that. I've always like had that in the back of my head, but I'm like, nah, I don't want to be an asshole. I at least
No,
want to give
you
bro like a
remember?
realistic
No,
chance. Like
you remember when I beat that dude up on my oh no, it was you.
was
When I
it the
hit you with that.
Kakashi versus Feathering thing?
No, no, it wasn't. No, it was the what you call it? Remember when I used what's the name? Ajimu Najimi?
Oh.
Remember when I hit you with she's gonna turn you into a plant, right? And then say and then just manipulate plants so that every plant just wants to kill itself. Yeah. Oh my god, it was hilarious. Oh yeah, like the weakness manip. I made
Past.
one time I was debating someone. I said that I was debating against like Superman, right? SRW,
hmm
and I said I said Najimi is gonna activate weakness manip on him. She's gonna make him weak to crusty toenails, and then she's gonna throw crusty toenails at his head. He's gonna die.
That's crazy.
No, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
So if
And
we've like gone over the point, do I like can I not still ask him like for
you've
like
The burden for that
if
is already well
not like
past. Like we've gone. Like I've
yes?
stated that
So
multiple
if
times. He never
you
like
asked for a scan of it, so I'm just gonna
I'm
say
not gonna
that
lie.
shit out through.
I'm not gonna lie, female repellent. If you do not win this point, you've lost. In all
yeah,
honesty.
that like in the Infinite Tsukuyomi and the Limbo are my only like win gons and
Yeah,
hacks
but
mark.
yeah, but none of them work if he just says that none of
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
But what's
So the bird
what's your thought
asked
process? What we going? What's your thought process? How are you gonna go against this?
sort of the burden is past. I can't really ask him to prove like give me the
Yeah,
scan.
yeah. You did
So
like go past bed in the vagina. Yeah.
can,
Uh,
can I even contest this?
so that's it.
Uh, I don't think I can even contest this. I guess I.
That's cool.
Wait, Repellent, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Does P imply Q?
He doesn't know what that mean, bro.
Does P imply Q?
Okay, answer the
Female
question.
repellent.
Does
Answer
P
the
imply
question.
Q? And then this will be the end of the debate.
No. What?
Oh, he says that your P don't
Oh,
imply Q.
really?
That's crazy.
Ah,
That's
Damn.
crazy.
Bro, he wants to continue with the debate. He's saying.
Nah, that's crazy.
All right.
No,
Translate that in terms that Bobbers
He
understands.
says-
He's saying
female
he's
repellent.
unbeatable.
I'll put it in Fortnite terms. Right?
Here, I'll syllogize it for you.
You came
Overworld.
you came with the speedboat and a bazooka, right? And instead of running her way, he cranked 90s and built a tower. Right? Does that explain it?
Yeah.
All right, female repellent. Now with this newfound amp, what are you gonna do with it?
No, I'm not gonna lie, female fervent. You're better off just conceding this if you don't think you can contend it.
I
You
don't
can see the
really
arrow flame.
amps me,
If,
but
if you don't think you can contend it, that's fine. Like,
yeah.
to be fair, in this situation, it'd be hard for me to even contend it. To be honest,
Yeah, I don't. think-
it's
Well,
not
let me
like it's a downscale. It's not like it's a downscale because some dude used like beyond conceptual truth manip.
Yeah,
No, I mean,
I don't like if the burden is passed. I can't really contend it, so I guess I
that's
should. I
fine,
just
yeah.
keep it.
All right.
Yep, that's fine.
GG,
Right, time
man.
to move. Hey, SRW.